In this week's Speaker's Corner report, I was asked this question: where did all the moose in Toronto go? Talking about moose like this, art installations that at one point, many years ago, were all over the city, but they've since disappeared. So where'd they go? And more importantly, where are they now? Here's what we found out. Taking you back to the year 2000 for this story. Nearly 330 large moose sculptures were installed all over the GTA.
All over the place, and they were put on top of roofs. They were put, many unusual places, and this was called Moose in the City.
The project was the brainchild of George Cohan, founder of McDonald's in Canada. It received support from then Mayor Mel Lastman.
This was an amazing and fun project.
Corporations bought them, had them installed, and the money went to local artists.
I think there were 300 artists around the city that were called up. We were all commissioned to do different moose.
Ian Leventhal was one of them.
I was lucky, I got to do 5.
What happened to the antlers?
There was like a vandalism spree. Somebody discovered that the antlers were removable, and within days, right across the city, they all disappeared.
And shortly thereafter, so did the moose. Whatever happened to the moose?
The collection of moose? Well, many of them were auctioned off to private collectors.
Moose in the City was never meant to be a permanent thing.
After the auction, a lot of them, hundreds of them disappeared. They were brought into private homes and backyards and even out of the city.
You can still find a few on display. One is installed outside Incredible Printing in North York, owned by Mendel Schwartz.
And it's something to talk about and be happy about.
21 years ago, Schwartz also printed and donated several coffee table books with photos of all the moose.
You can see this book, but we printed this book here. You go through this, they're all beautiful, and everyone has got a story. Like you won't find any two the same. And I must have a couple of thousand.
Schwartz now wants to sell these and donate all profits to a local charity.
I think it'd be a great fundraiser.
Great opportunity at the time for the whole city to get together and just have a really good time. You know, nobody took it as, great art. It was fun art. It was not serious. It was never meant to be. So a lot of the highbrow people kind of said, oh my God, that's not real art. So it wasn't supposed to be real art. It's just supposed to have a good time. And if you know of a charity out there that could benefit from these book sales, reach out to Mendel here at Incredible Printing. We'll put his information on the web story on citynews.ca. If you have a story, question, or issue you'd like us to look into, love to hear from you. Reach out to us by visiting the Speaker's Corner section on our website. Pat Taney, City News.